Hey kiddos, it's Mrs. Bernal here, and I just wanted to go over with you in section 9.5 the volume of any pyramid. We're looking at rectangular base pyramids and triangular base pyramids. So in this example that I'm going to do with you, we're going to look at a square or rectangular base pyramid. So I am in example 1 in this section, and if you look at the pyramid that's on the screen here, it is a rectangular base. Notice the volume formula is 1/3. That's a big B because that means that's the area of the pyramid's base, whatever it may be. So if it's a triangle, it's going to be 1/2 base times height. But in this case, this is a rectangle, so it would be 3/4. Now the height of the pyramid goes to the point where those lateral sides meet. So it's from the base to the point, the very tippy top. So remember the slant height we were using for surface area. Height of the rectangular pyramid goes from the base all the way to the point. So you notice that red line there. Okay, so I am going to do the work on the screen here. So if I were to use this volume equals 1/3 base times height, I am going to, here, let me turn my pen on here. All right, so I have volume equals 1/3 big B, right? Because it's area of the base times the height. So the area of the base is 3/4. So I'm going to put in there 3 times 4. And then the height of this pyramid is 7. So I'm going to go times 7. So I'm going to multiply all the way across. So 1/3 times, this is 12. So 1/3 times 12 times 7. So now 1/3 of 12 is 4. Okay. And then times 7, that's going to equal our 28. And sorry, I'm writing kind of sideways up here. And then volume is feet and it's cubed. Okay, so volume is cubed because we're looking at how much space is filled inside of the pyramid. Okay, so that is part A. So let me go ahead and erase that so that I can scroll up. And if you need to, you can pause and then, write that down if I went too fast for you. But I just want to not take up as much time as I need to for you. So let's see here. I'm going to have to get out so that way I can scroll over. All right, so we're going to look at this pyramid here. And the same thing, volume is the area of the base times the height. Okay, so area of the base times the height. So let me go ahead and annotate the screen for you. Okay, so again, big B refers to the area of the base. So if you look at this, the height of this base, right? Remember, because it makes a perpendicular angle with the base, is 6. And then the base length is 17.5. So just of this triangular base, okay, that's the area of the base. We're looking at the base because remember the volume is going to be the base times the height of the entire pyramid. So if I'm going to do the work here, I'm going to have volume equals 1/3 big B because it's the area of the base times the height. I always write my formula down so I know what I'm plugging in. So 1/3, now this is a triangle. So the area of a triangle is going to be 1/2 that base length, which is 17.5, and then times the height is 6. Oh, I have that reverse, sorry. So, times 6. Times the height of the entire pyramid, which is 10. Okay, so remember, just do this in pieces here. PEM So I have 1/2 times 17.5 times 6, right? PEMDAS, I'm going to do my parentheses first. So I know I can take 1/2 of 6. That's just 3. So then I rewrite 1/3, and I'm going to have, so 1/2 of 6 is 3 times 17.5 times 10. Okay, so if you put all of that in your calculator, and you can go left to right. Now I know I said this is in parentheses, but since this is multiplication, if I go 1/3 times that 3 first, that's okay. So I'm going to rewrite this so that this goes away. So then we have 17.5 times 10. and then that would be 175, and it's meters cubed. Okay, so just to go over this again, the area of the base is here. I guess I should do that in a different color because I can get fancy like that. Let's see if I can change in the color. All right, so this right here, that was the area of the base, okay? 1/2, 17.5 times 6, because the base is a triangle shape of our pyramid, and then times 10, which is the height of the entire pyramid there, and then it's 1/3 of that. And you saw a video why it's 1/3 of the volume, the original volume formula. So when you do all your math, you should get 175 meters cubed. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down so you guys can see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. This will go away. Oh, just kidding, it won't go away. That's all right. Okay, so if we look at this, here is the work, right, that I just showed you over here. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so again, we're just plugging and chugging. Our new formula is volume equals 1/3 the base area, the area of the base, times the height of the entire pyramid. Okay, so that is what you're going to practice this week. And also, I just want to point out that sometimes you are going to be given the area of the base already. So let me just show you this for a moment here. So again, that whole volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height. So in this case, Big B is already given to you. We don't have a way to figure out the area of a pentagon. So then you're going to put in 1/3 times 21 times the height of that pyramid, which is 6. And then you're going to do your math, and that is going to be just 42 feet cubed. Okay? So if you want to pause and take a look at what I did, that's where I'm getting all of my numbers. I just looked at the figure, plugged it into my formula, did my math, and I can, when it's multiplication of numbers, you can multiply in any order. So I multiplied 1/3 and 6 first because those can simplify quickly, and then 21 times 2, which is 42 feet cubed. All right, so that is the practice that you guys are going to do. When you do your practice, be sure to go back and look at the volume formula, okay? And always start with your volume formula first. That way you can just plug in the numbers as you see them. And be careful. We have bases that are shaped as rectangles, like an example 1A, and then we have some pyramids with triangular base shapes, so you're going to have that 1/2 in there times the base times the height of the base. And then sometimes, like in this example here, the base area is going to be given to you, and then when you times it by that height, that's your third dimension, so that's why the volume is cubed. Okay, all right, so if you have any questions, just contact your teacher. And if you need to, pause, rewind as much as you find necessary. Okay, so have a great week. Take care.